like a glove. It fits like a glove. Alright, let's get it rocking. Let's get it rolling because it's almost game time. Yes, what you are looking at right here, what this is Tea Time, and I'm your host, Tony Mer. Hold on one second, I'm just getting everything situated. Yep, so I'm your host, Tony Mer. This is Tea Time, and if you are watching this right now, if you are a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, if you are a Houston Texans fan, if your team lost yesterday, if your team won yesterday, if you are a Drake May fan and a Patriot fan, I don't care how you shake it. If you do a little shake this way, do a little shake this way, or you just can't shake it. Either way, if you're listening to me right now, if you found yourself on this little corner of the internet that you're not sure what it is, but you're enjoying it so far, then you over there are officially teed up. We are teed up over here. This is Tea Time. I'm your host, Tony Mer, and what we do over here, it's a live broadcast. It's an alternate broadcast. Picture the Manning cast, but more handsome, more entertaining, a little bit more your style. You've been looking for your style in a broadcast for so long, and then boom, it just showed up right in front of you. You didn't think you were going to like it so much, and right now, you can't help but see that your corners of your lips are pointed towards the sky. You're smiling right now. You're enjoying yourself. What we do is I give you the play-by-play. I give you the live commentary, the color commentary on the game of my choosing. The game is, of course, going to be the NFL playoffs. Of course, it's going to be Monday Night Football, where it's the Steelers versus the Texans, the last game of the weekend. I mean, there's no other way to do it. We're about to kick off. Let's go right about now. Yes, we are starting. It is NFL football, the last game of the wild card weekend. Could he even kneel that? It looked like he picked that up on the outside the end zone. That's something that you can't question that already. Let's just get it going. Let's just get it going. You can't question that already, even though that did look a little bit strange. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to time up the live scoreboard. There's a live scoreboard element to this stream, and then you can follow exactly where I'm at. So the ideal and the optimal tea time setup is you're watching football how you typically would on your big screen, on your plasma. On your secondary device, you got tea time going. You want to maybe dim the volume on the TV a little bit, crank up the volume on the tea time. That's how you really enjoy this game. Of course, we're handing it off to start off, and that's a big gain for Warren right there. That's a big gain for Warren. Oh, yeah, we're all on the Steelers tonight. We're all on the Steelers tonight. Let's go. It makes no sense. The Texans are the hottest team in the NFL. They won 9 straight going into this. The Steelers, they basically limped their way into the playoffs. I don't care how you shake it. I think the Steelers... I think the Steelers are winning this game. Let's just make sure that I'm lined up. We're a second off. That's okay. All right, we're looking on the right already to DK Metcalf. He's going for a first down and then a couple extra. Of course. Come on. This is how we start off this game, Steelers. Hold on, I gotta send out a text. We love a little Steelers action tonight. It makes no sense, and that's why it's gonna happen. All right, I think we're on it now. I think we're officially on it now. We just got to get it absolutely perfect for you all. And then next thing you know, 20. Oh, yeah, we're going to love that. All right, it's full go time. It's full tea time. Now let's watch the game and enjoy. Come on. Aziz, this defense has been impenetrable. They've been stoppable, meaning they can't help but stop the offense that's in front of them. 9 games, they were 3-5, finished the season 12-5. It doesn't make sense, but the Steelers win this type of ball game. They're 23-0 on Monday Night Football. It's the same formula as it always has been. Mike Tomlin as a home underdog. You've heard it on the Tea Time Tailgate before. It's always a lock. It's always a lock. If they were favored in this game, I'd say go with the Texans. The fact that they weren't favored, that they're underdogs, I want you to go with the Steelers. The winner of this game here gets to play my Patriots in Foxborough in the next round. I'll tell you something, I'd much rather play the Steelers. I can't even say much, but I'd rather play the Steelers than the Texans. It's close. I'd rather play the Steelers than the Texans, but if I were to pick two teams in the NFL or the AFC side of the playoffs for the Patriots to play, I would pick the Chargers and I'd pick the Steelers. So if we get to play them two on the road to an AFC championship, whew, I would love that, love that. Got an early injury timeout. Player's able to walk off on his own though. 12:28 left in the first. Just getting started here. Rodgers surveying the field as he typically does. He's trying to bait the defense to doing something that he would like. Gainwell lining up on the right side. Snap. He's looking. Quick pass. Purposely out of bounds. We'll take that every day. Oh, wow. He's pissed off already. That was third down. I didn't realize that. That was third down. Oh, geez. They came out hot. They came out quick. I thought they were scoring. Texans defense able to find their footing right there. Oh, I love when Rodgers gets feisty, but that's usually a bad sign. Usually when he's smiley, when he's joking around with everyone and feeling good, that's when he's playing his best football. Punting it to the Texans. Noel, doesn't matter if it's Christmas time or not, Noel's going to be playing some ball for the Texans. Texans donning the white jerseys tonight. Steelers in their black. And not many things are black and white in this world, but you can say they are when it comes to these two teams' jerseys. One team is white, one team is black. So when it comes to this game and my prediction of this, if you're following Tea Times bets over here, you already know where I'm at. I like the Steelers in this one. For all the reasons that don't make sense. The Texans are one of the hottest teams in the NFL. They have won 9 straight games going into this playoff. Their defense is the top defense in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers is just turned over. Well, he's over 40 years old. Their Steelers offense has something that's lacking, and it doesn't make sense. This is almost like the Jaguars Bills game yesterday, where Jaguars are the hottest team going into one of the hottest teams besides the Texans going into the playoffs. They won so many games in a row, but the Bills just find a way to win. The Steelers just find a way to win. Look at the veteran team that's been here before, and that's why I'm siding with them. It doesn't make sense, but it does. It doesn't make sense, but it does. I mean, if we're talking about Stevie splits, if we're talking about units, the best unit, if we're talking about offense, defense, who's got the best unit on this whole field? It's the defensive unit of the Texans. They outmatch any unit that's out there. But there's something special going on in Pittsburgh right now. It doesn't make sense, but it just will in the end. And it's like, how do you bet against Josh Allen in the playoffs? How do you bet against Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs? I saw something that teams that had win streaks of 8 or 9 games, which were the Jaguars and the Texans going into last week or this weekend, going into the playoffs, they have never won a Super Bowl. Something to say about that. Let me see that actual stat if I can find it. Teams with winning streaks going into NFL playoffs. It's too vague of a search. Okay, we're going back to the game here. Still early on in the first quarter. The terrible towels are swirling. They are swirling in the Pittsburgh area. Someone's going to lift off of their seat and just be propelled into the air because of how tight they're spiraling their Pittsburgh Steelers towel. Good run to start, about a gain of 4 right there. This is the guy that you got to worry about. This is the man that you have to worry about if you're a Houston Texans fan. C.J. Stroud. Because he is not what you think he is. You want him to be that guy. He's a mediocre guy. He'll get you to the playoffs. He might win you one playoff game. Not in this instance, not in this year. But he won't get you far. He won't get you to the Super Bowl. He doesn't have that X factor. But he's right down the middle. 2nd and 5. He's looking to pass, pats the ball, throws the ball into traffic, gets popped up. Yeah, so when you can't be making, you see Trevor Lawrence making a similar type of issue throw, a similar type of errant throw where maybe it's not the worst throw, but you can't be making these type of throws deep in your own territory to start the game where you're putting the ball into danger. It's bad decision making. Looking to his best receiver, Nico Collins, to start off the game, too. I mean, that just makes sense. Oh, he's hopping off the field, a little bit gimp. He's going to be okay, but I know he's been battling injuries late in the season. 3rd and 5. Looking to convert. It looks like a false start. They never called that. He's stepping up in the pocket, throwing deep. Moonball. He's got Kirk. I think he's got Kirk there. That's a grab. Huge, huge gain. Gain of about 30 yards right there. He takes out his sword, slicing up defensive backs on his way to the first down. Oh, great grab. Great grab by Christian. He was a believer on that one. False start by 77. They never call that in the NFL anymore. Ever since that 1 year, I think it was like 2-3 years ago, where in the first NFL game of the season there was a false start on seemingly every play. They don't call that anymore. After that one game where it just all went to shit, all the rules went to shit. We're handing the ball off. Get stuffed up in the hole right there. Stuffed up like a Thanksgiving turkey. Only a gain of 2. This, for the Steelers and the Texans, this is going to be a big bend, don't break. Is that Trent Brown, number 77? That guy is a monstrosity. Look how big this man is. This is a field full of way above average size men, and he looks huge compared to them all. He has the funniest tattoo that is on any sort of person. It is 2 girls sucking him off on his arm. It is crazy. It is crazy to see. It's crazy that someone put that on them, but they did. All right, we hand the ball off right there. Nothing going on. Cam Hayward. That is a run stopper in the middle. We're highlighting Highsmith, though, another great player on this Steelers defense. They got Queen, they got Ramsey, they got T.J. Watt. We like our chances tonight. We're about 6 minutes into this game. Come on, delay a game. Got to call it. 3rd and 6, big delay a game penalty to be taken. Prior to the explanation of the play clock, that's what it is. I think you meant the expiration, not the explanation, but that's okay. If I'm one to say anything, I can mix up my words sometimes. I'm not always perfect with what's coming out of my mouth, so you know what? I'll grant you some grace. Just be better than that, because you can't confuse the fans. When you come to us with news that we're not going to like, you better explain yourself thoroughly and clearly. We got a former Patriot on the Steelers defense too, Kyle Duggar, making his way to Pittsburgh. Not a bad player, not what we thought he was going to pan out to be, but he was a D2 player and playing some NFL ball. So this is all gravy at this point. They took the timeout. I think so. I always say, is it worth the 5 yards taking the timeout? Another false start on Brown. Yes, they got to call it that time. They got to call it that time. He's trying to get a quick step because he's going against T.J. Watt. That's going to be a problem all game. Craig Rolstad giving you the call. Watch out for that all game. I'm expecting that to be a problem. That's not going to be his first and only false. That's going to be his first. That won't be his last false start. He's already done it earlier this drive. That was just a tick too soon. Wow. He's going to have fits on that side. He's not built for that type of speed. He's built for power, not speed, Trent Brown. Yes, they're bringing heat right now. Queen's coming in. He's trying to throw on this Steelers defense. Let's go. I love what's going on. Come on, Steelers. Let's go. I love their chances tonight. Let's go. I love them so much. I'm getting on them live. I know what I've seen. I know what I've seen already. All right, let's show you guys my playoff bracket. We got a good bracket going on here on ESPN.com with my fantasy football league. All right, let's ESPN fan 653525. Look, ESPN 6645889560's picks. All right, let's go to that window share, and this is where I'm gonna have to position myself. Here we go. Yes. All right. So let's go to this. So that's where we went wrong. And that was a toss-up of a game. That was me kind of hedging my bets where I do not want the Bills to advance because I don't want the Patriots to eventually play them in the playoffs. I think we are destined for an AFC championship between New England and Buffalo, but I did not want to see that. However, I got my hands in multiple pots. I do like the Bills in the fact that I have them as a Super Bowl future. I have them as a Super Bowl winning future. So that's the reason I like them. So 0 for 1 right there to start off. But 1 for 2, I had my Patriots advancing. I had the Rams advancing. I had the San Fran advancing. And I had the Bears advancing. So that's a good 4 out of 5. With the Steelers still in flux right here. Steelers were the pick tonight. And so let's see how we're doing amongst the group. Let's see. We're up there. We're tied for third. We're kind of tied for second because these guys are tied for first. But we just missed one pick. These guys have gone every pick correct. But we're fine with that. We're fine with that. We have 2 people on the. These people are already eliminated, is my guess. The Eagles guys, they're already done. So we already above 2 people in the pack. And let's see. We got Denver going against. Yeah, okay. We have Denver going against Pittsburgh, and then we're supposed to play Jacksonville in that. But exactly right on the NFC side of the bracket, we have the 49ers and the Bears advancing. All right, now we're back to the game. All right, Aaron Rodgers rolled out. He's throwing. He's got DK Metcalf for about 20 yards. Let's go. They were missing this guy. Their $100 million man back from punching out a fan where he performs best on the field. This is where we want you, in between the white lines. Outside the white lines, you can get yourself in trouble. Inside the white lines, you can still get yourself in trouble, but you're also good at football there. Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And yes, Rogers likes that. A little fist pump from Rogers, and that's going to get me excited. All right. He's looking to the left. He's throwing a moon ball down the left side. That looked like a penalty. Yes, he likes that. He points to the ref. He says, "You know that's a penalty." And he says, "Yes, it is, Mr. DK. Yes, it is, Mr. Metcalf. I'll throw it for you. I'll even throw it in your direction so you can have fun with it." Yeah, a little bit of a sell job. Not much right there. Just a little contact. And I mean, DK is about 6'5", 250 pounds. So that's kind of how you have to play him. I don't love that call. I don't love that call, but it's something to look out for. The calls going against the Texans early on, something something to look out for in this game. If you are live betting, if you are a fan of either side, something to look out for. We always pay attention to where the refs' flags and the refs' allegiances lie because the refs are biased. We know this. Oh, that looked like a false start. They don't call it. All right, great run by Gainwell. 6 or 7 yards on the ground. Let's keep it moving in the right direction. Heck do. Oh, they already lost. Yeah, so this guy, the guy who went down early for the Texans, he's still out. All right, we got 16 in motion. I think that's Adam Thielen. Birdie. Rogers thinks he's on the golf course. Not yet, pal. We need to win this game first. And we hand the ball off again to Gainwell. He finds himself getting a first down. Nice gain on the ground. Keep the chains moving. Just outside the red zone. We're halfway through the first quarter here. CJ Stroud just gets to lament on the bench, thinking about, oh no, are we outmatched tonight? Are we not gonna do this tonight? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is great scouting too because if you're not a tea timer, you might not know this, but I am a New England Patriots fan. I grew up in Massachusetts, so this is basically advanced scouting for the Patriots' next opponent. No matter who wins, we're playing the winner of this game. And he's looking right, he's looking to the left now. He throws a moon ball again down the sidelines. Jonnu Smith, he is never on the same page as Jonnu Smith. And something like that, where Rodgers doesn't feel like you're on the same page as his, he'll throw you out earlier in the game. It's kind of like Brady. If he knows that he can't rely on you, then he's just not gonna fuck with you anymore. He's not even gonna try with you anymore. All right, Rodgers, he's in the shotgun with his old baggy eyes. No, I'm just kidding, Rodgers. You look good in your old age. He's looking to the right again. No one there. It looks like he's just throwing that out of bounds. Might have wanted a penalty on that. Love to see him smiling though. Rodgers is comfortable. When you see Rodgers smiling like that, you feel good. You feel good about your chances. 6:41 left in the first. We got a 3rd and 10 coming up. Points are points are going to be a premium in this game. Points are going to be at a premium. We don't mind 3. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a run just for a little bit better field position. Just outside of that 20-yard line, that nice and beautiful red zone. Oh, that looked like he could have went up against a play clock. He's throwing to the left, a little bit short of the line to gain. That's MVS Valdez Scantling. About 6 yards on that grab. And if you are a Tea Time bettor, if you follow Tea Time's bets, we have over his receiving yards. He's already halfway there. 4th and 3. Well, that's 7 yards. Even better. Even better. We're fine with that. Leave that be. Bring out our beast of a kicker, our Boswell of a kicker, Chrissy B, coming to kick a field goal for us. Get us on the board. 32 yards, not the best snap, but no problem for Chrissy B. He puts it right between the uprights. 3-0 Steelers. Let's go. Points are at a premium. Oh, Pittsburgh, known for their bridges. If you've seen any views from PNC Park where the Pittsburgh Pirates play, so many bridges in the background. That's a MLB park that I want to visit. Ooh, that's something where, okay, top five, because we had some top five lists coming up later on in the program. Top five MLB stadiums is a good one. Stadiums that you want to go to. Top five MLB stadiums that I would want to go to, because I've already been to. I think I've only been to five. I've been to Fenway Park. I've been to City Park, City Stadium, whatever you want to call it, the Mets Stadium. I've been to Camden Yards, Orioles. I've been to Wrigley Field, Chicago Cubs. I've been to wow, pickle flavored ketchup. You know, that's a little prelude to a top five condiment list coming on. No, pickle ketchup is not on the list, but just a little bit of serendipity that we saw a condiment commercial on the eve or on the same night that we're doing top five condiments. And then the fifth stadium that I've been to is the Colorado Rockies Stadium. I forget the name of that one, but hold on, yeah, there we go. So I mean, I can't really. If I let me rank, I guess I'll rank the five stadiums that I've been to, and then I'll tell you the five stadiums that I want to go to next. Five is the Rockies. I mean, yeah, five is the Rockies Stadium. Everyone, I mean, I went. It was like a week. It was like a Friday afternoon game, and no one was there. Like legit, no one was there. It was kind of a weird feel. It felt very minor league-ish. I'm gonna go Rocky Stadium 5, the Met Stadium, um, City Field at 4. I'm gonna go Wrigley Field at 3. I loved it there. It was very, very cool. But the top two parks, Camden Yards, I'm not sure it doesn't get the respect it deserves. It's great aesthetically. They got great food in there. It's in a great location with a lot of stuff to do around there. And it's super clean. It's brand new. It's super clean. Camden Yards 2, Fenway Park number 1. Fenway Park is the only place. Maybe Wrigley had this feel too, but it's one of the only places where you get that real nostalgic baseball game field as soon as you walk out from the concourse into the stands. It's something that you could palpably feel. All right, and let's go. We got a kick return from the Texans. He finds his way back to the 25-yard line. Someone just got tossed. No penalties here. Oh, someone was pumped up too on the Steelers side. Let's go. All right. He looks at his wristband, at his play calls. I think he's feeling like, okay, I need to make a statement now. It's my time to shine. This is what I hype myself in the mirror about before the day starts. I go, I'm CJ. I'm a Stroud fella. I'm a Stroud and proud fella. Let me see if I can make some magic happen today. That's what he tells himself, and he had to remind himself of that before the second drive because first drive didn't go as planned. All right, he's in the shotgun looking to pass. He's very hesitant back there. A lot of indecision it seems like, but he finds his number one receiver, Nico, for about 5 yards. Oh, did he get one in the nut bag? Oh, I mean, great. Oh, was that a catch? Was that a catch? I guess not enough time to review. Porter Jr. still wants it to be a review. That's great defense. Woody Marks with the run up the middle. I think he does just enough to get a first down. All right, we're about 10 minutes into the game here. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Steelers up 3-0 at home, hosting the Texans. Something to pay attention to. The Texans or the Steelers are 23-0 on Monday Night Football. Something about the Steelers and Monday night, it's almost like the NFL playoffs and tea time. They go hand in hand, and all they do is win. Either way, no matter what team wins or lose, you always win. Oh, they marked them short on that first run. Did enough on the second run to get a first down. Drive continues. Nice gain on third and short. What do you like your running back to be 5'10", It's not too tall. It's not too short. 5'10", 208, and your name's Woody Marks. You were born to play running back. He found himself in exactly, everyone's like, what should I do with my life? What's my purpose? This is Woody Marks' purpose, to be running back in the NFL. So good on you, man. You found yourself. It's a decent gain on first down, 3 or 4 yards. That's exactly. I mean, and Woody Marks too. He's not a showboating type. He's not a human highlight reel. He'll do the average and what's expected of him. He won't go out of those lines. He'll go 20 carries for 70 yards, exactly about 3.5 yards a carry. And you said that was a pretty good game. He's not a fantasy running back. You don't want him on your fantasy squad. Wow, Joey Porter Jr., 1,500 consecutive snaps without allowing for a touchdown. Seems like that could be a jinx. We're going to do a little bubble screen to Nico. Nothing doing on that one. Big hit by Queen on the end of it. That's what you want out of your middle linebacker, too. Your best linebacker, well, maybe Highsmith's the best linebacker, but either way, you want your linebacker to get a lick at the end of the play. It's like your little kid. It's like you have a little kid and you have an ice cream cone and you give them the last lick of it and say, "Hey, buddy, this is for you. You've been good today." CJ Stroud in the shotgun, 3rd and short, about where their last drive ended. Does he have enough? He does. That's a first down. That's a first down for the Texans. Great catch by 19. Is that Hutchinson? Yeah. One of his new favorite targets, the rookie receiver. Oh, nice route. Yeah, he gets him just on the in break, too. He feels the pack and wallop at the end of it. Doesn't matter. Holds on to it. Oh, they almost got it. Oh, there was a case to be made that he did not have possession of that ball. If we looked at that again, that would have been interesting to see. Because when he hit the ground, it looked, oh, we had a flea flicker going on. Does he have enough time to throw it? He doesn't. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. He caught it in the air, maybe. That's going the Steelers' way. That's going the Steelers' way. What pressure. Everyone's loving the flea flicker now. Everyone's loving the flea flicker play. I don't know if it's made for everyone. I don't know if everyone should be running it. That looks like Steelers' ball. Either intercepted. Oh, Sawyer. That's the dude on Ohio State. I didn't know they got him. Big play. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. Doesn't matter. This guy catches it in the air. Fumble, interception. Doesn't matter either way. It's Steelers football. Look, CJ's making a motion like, oh yeah, I was throwing it. I was throwing it. Doesn't matter, buddy. You want an interception or you want a fumble on your score sheet? Either way, it's a minus. It's a minus. Woo-hoo-hoo! 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 3-0 Steelers. Great piece. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. They were driving, too. I didn't know Sawyer, the Ohio State linebacker, was on the Steelers. He makes clutch plays. He clutched up right there for the Steelers. Let me see. 1, 2. Oh, so I'll continue with, I gave you my top 5 MLB ballparks that I've been to because I've been to 5. Would like to go to more. So let me tell you about the 5 that I would like to go to. PNC Park is one of them. The San Francisco Giants one is another. The old Houston Astros one, Minute Maid Park, when they had the train going in there and the little hump in the outfield. I don't know if I'd want to go there anymore, but that's one that came to mind. It was not fun to watch. We were thinking the same thing, Riley. We were waiting for something, but it doesn't have to be pretty. We got the win, and that's all that matters. We move on to the next round. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what happened. We dominated that game. Let me think of. Let me look at MLB. I'm gonna do MLB ballparks. Um. don't think Xavier Worthy is like really good at anything. I think Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers would be a real upgraded version of Pop Douglas. I would rather Zay Flowers, but I think Zay Flowers is known for making mistakes. All right, let me see what other stadiums I would want to go to. So PNC Park and the Giant Stadium I would want to go to. I mean, the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. That sounds good. Oh, Petco Park in San Diego. Would want to go there. Let me see. I mean, I'm not dying to go to any of these, really. Oh, I've been to Truist, too. I've been to Truist in Georgia, the Atlanta Braves Stadium. All right, let's go back to the game. So I've been to 6 stadiums. Oh, he had them open. The flea flicker, it was drawn up correctly. But it wasn't drawn up with the thought of pressure in the quarterback's face in mind. All right, we got 2nd and 10 for the Steelers. Just getting the playoff in time. Great field position. We're looking down the right side. He's got, oh my God, did he catch it? How do you drop that, man? Great throw. Great throw from Rodgers, and you dropping that? Come on, man. Look at this, and he was having a game so far. You did say that was wild. You said it was wild for them to go to the Super Bowl. Now it's a rematch, Riley. You said it's a rematch of your Seahawks versus the 49ers. They don't have any of their best players healthy. You'd think you guys would easily win that, but who knows? There's a little bit of magic going on with that 49ers team. Rodgers back in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. You'd like to make something happen off this turnover. A little short dump off to MVS, and I think he's already got his over. Is that Evan out there? Stevie Splits with the great. I gotta give credit where credit's due. We're looking at the MVS over 11.5 receiving yards. He's already got it. It's the first quarter. He's already got it. Come on. That's why you go to Stevie Splits. You'd like to make some more magic happen on that turnover, but at least you got to prevent points. Like I said, points are at a premium this game. 3 is a lot in this game. Oh, great punt. Oh, really risky picking that up. They're starting at the 10-yard line. Did you see, Riley? You said you don't have any other social media besides YouTube or any other apps, but there was some videos going around. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. Where you get that call. You get that call. I'll give you a round of applause for a job really well done with the MBS over. He's got 12 though. We can't have any negative catches, but you think everything's gonna head in the positive direction for him. CJ Stroud under center. We're handing the ball off. No, it's play action. Little dump down. 87. I don't think that's Schultz. Who's that? Stover. Stover with the catch. Wait, do we have a Stover on the Patriots? Is number 37 Stover? Are they brothers? Let me see this. Wait. Let's go Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh's going not to the Super Bowl. They're not going to the Super Bowl. Let's be real. Let's be real. They're not going to the Super Bowl. But they might win this game. Yeah, I know, Riley. I can get easily distracted. I knew I did that. So Oh yeah, that's the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter. See how easily I can get distracted. End of the first quarter. We're doing a horse race. If you are out there watching Tea Time, what a horse race is you pick a number on the side of the die. First come, first serve in the chat. Number 1 through 6. It corresponds to a number on here. Your number gets rolled. You move up one spot. You move up enough spots. You win the race. You get your name on the horse race leaderboard. What we're giving away at the end of this month is a $25 bet on the Super Bowl. Riley, what my story was the NFL conspiracy theorists were in full force yesterday because of the results of the game. Just because they want to just cope with the fact that their team won or lost. But there was a lot of chatter that I saw where at the end of the Seahawks 49ers game, wow, 6-5-4 right in a row, we'll take it. But at the end of that 49ers Seahawks game in week 18, Sam Darnold was seen dapping up 49ers players saying, we'll see you in a couple weeks. We'll see you in a couple weeks. And people are saying scripted, NFL scripted. That's a lot of this stuff, a lot of the vernacular that's going on right now. All right, let me get this in position for you. We got Evan in the 4, Tony Murr Jr. in the 5, and then Riley in the 6. Come on. Okay, we already got game going too. Let's hurry up. Perfect. All right, let's go. That's a 6, Riley. I mean, he's persona non grata. Oh, there's 5. Can we get a 4? Just like in the chat, can we get a 6-5-4 right in a row? Ah, it's a 1. That dice didn't even roll. It just dropped. There's a 2. Okay, can we get a 3 and a 4? I love when the race starts out with all the numbers start. It's a 1. 1 out with the lead. And there's a 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 moving. We're looking for a 3 and a 4. We got the 3. Where's the 4, Ev? We need the 4 for him. 4. Now everyone is going. Everyone's out of the gates, and we go from here. And there's a 2. 2. I saw it, Riley. Look it up. You might find the clip. There's the 6, Riley. You're tied for first. Actually, no. 2's in first place. Off the board. Sorry, I'm just looking at the game quickly. And there's a 6 again, Riley. I mean, this 6 spot, it can't be denied. There's a 3. We're looking at the 3 right there. And there's another 3. Oh, look at that. We got a 3-way tie for first place. Another 3. The 3 goes in 3s. That's 3 in a row for the 3 horse. And it's another 3. It's 4 in a row. Oh no. 3's been a hot horse all month. And there's 1. 1 moving up to the 2 spot. And it's a 6 again. Riley, this guy cannot be denied. We're looking at the 4. We're looking at the 5 in last place right now. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a 3 race. There's the 2. Guys, we need the 4 and the 5. Tony Murr Jr. and Ed. Let's step it the hell up right now. There's the 5. Come on now. I'm rooting for you guys. We need to get a couple wins besides Riley out here. He's dominating again. And there's another 6 for Riley. There's another 6 moving on up. And there's another 6. He's tied for first place. Riley, he cannot stop winning. You can expect. There's another 6. That's 3 in a row for the young lad. And it's like, why even play anymore when Riley just keeps winning every single one? There's the 2. We'll move the 2 up a little bit, but I think it's a foregone conclusion. 3. Okay, 3 and 6 sniffing the finish line. It's 2. 2, 3, 6 sniffing the finish line. 4 and 5. What the hell was that, guys? What a performance that was. This is an absolute stinker. You guys, maybe they want to... Oh, there's 1. There's 4. Okay. These guys, I mean, now they're not giving up. They heard the chatter. They want to prove me wrong. Okay, 1 moving up. We really stalled these guys at the finish line. There's 3. It was a 3 race the whole time. We don't care about it. We're looking at 4, 5, and 6. There's a 4. They're slowly creeping their way back into the picture. Slowly creeping their way. There's the 6, though. Riley with the dub. Sorry, I got to go back to the game quickly. Riley, I mean, at this point, we need someone on top of the horse race picking of the numbers the way Riley is, because he cannot be denied. It's basically a foregone conclusion. Once you get the 6, there's nothing else. Once you get the 6, you automatically win. All right, we make updates around here. It's only fitting that Riley, with his 6 horse, he gets the 6th win of the month. The next person's got 3. I'm not saying it's over. I'm just saying we got to step it up. I'm just saying we got to step it up a little bit, chat. If you're in the chat, GG's for Riley. GG's for Riley. Riley, we gotta help you out with your spelling, or we need spell check on that computer, dude. All right, let's see. Well, we got 3rd and 3 for the Texans. They're on their own 40. They move the ball a little bit this drive. Looked like another false start on Brown. He steps up, he throws. Was that caught? Was that enough? Yeah, Dalton Schultz with the catch. 1st down. Now they're starting to drive the ball. Like I said, points are at a premium tonight. Did he get it? Yes. By his fingertips. That's a consummate professional right there. Getting the job done. No. I think I just I exited out of everything that I needed to. Am I still live on YouTube? You guys still got me on YouTube? Jesus. Do you guys still see me on YouTube? Are we good? I thought I exit out of the window that I had YouTube up. I thought I was done. I thought I was not done, but it sounds like we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're still alive. All right, they're moving the ball now. 1st and 10. We're handing the ball off to Woody. Great run. No, that's Nick Chubb. That's Nick Chubb getting a couple totes. They want him to get a couple chances in the game. They're putting together a drive right here. This could get a little dicey. Oh, what a run! What a run! Does he have it all? Oh my God, they're dicing him up on the ground. Steelers defense not known. Steelers defense not known for their run defense. All right, we're handing it off. Another run, Woody Marks. Okay, they're getting diced up on this drive. They're getting diced up. This is all they need to do. Keep the ball out of Stroud's hands. You don't need to worry about throwing it. Just keep passing it. Keep running it. Woody Marks, he's always getting banged up. He runs so hard, he gets banged up. He has a tendency to do that. They check on marks. We take a break. Oh, I got to show you guys my playoff roster. So I did this thing for the first time this year. Let me take a look at it. All right, so let's look. All right. So let me look at the rules of this. Actually, no. I'll bring this up. I'll bring this up. Window capture. No. Oh, here we go. All right, so I did this thing for the first time this year, and it's a fantasy. It's almost like fantasy, but for the playoffs. And what it is let's see, you pick one player from each playoff team, and no more from two players from the same playoff team. You have to field this lineup over here. So the trick is you want to pick guys that you think are going to go far into the playoffs. Um, my QBs, and then you get points for how well that they do. My QBs are Stafford, Josh Allen, and Caleb Williams. Josh Allen and Caleb Williams had great games. Stafford did okay. I'm trying to explain. So, and then I got A.J. Brown. He's already out. Devontae Adams, he didn't do much. Christian Watson had a great game. Steph Diggs, Trent McMillan's already out. My receivers stink. Diggs didn't do a good game. Ah, wow, it's real quiet. Real quiet in Pittsburgh. 7-3. Oh, great play right there. Then you got Kirk wide open for a touchdown. He does just enough. Yeah, crosses the end zone. Good play right there. Good play. Nice one right there. 14 plays, 92 yards, 7 minutes. I mean, can you get better on that drive? That's just perfect. 7-3. Points are at a premium. Touchdowns are going to be hard to come by. We're almost halfway through the second quarter now. Yeah, no, it is a little weird, Riley. This playoff roster. Let me go back to it. Ted McMillan, and then my running backs are ETN. He had a good game. He had a touchdown. McCaffrey, he had a good game. He had 2 touchdowns. Stevenson, he had 2 touchdowns. Kenneth Walker hasn't played yet. Gadsden had an okay game yesterday. Dalton Schultz ain't doing shit. Josh Jacobs already out. DeAndre Swift had a good game. Will Lutz. I got Boswell. Boswell's got a field goal. Right now, I'm right in the middle. We have the standings that came out. I can't. I don't think I can properly show. Whoa, 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 whoa. Updated scores on the playoff bracket. The only thing is that I don't know if those names on there. Can I show those names? I don't want to be outing people with their non PC names. National championship next week. Well, no, yeah, I can show that. I can show that. It's not showing. I'll show the updated scores. I will have because I thought it was corresponding to people's names. I thought it said this guy's like bracket name and then this guy and then this guy's name next to it. Okay. I'm 13 out of 23 people. 19 points from the top. 19 points from the top. I think I'm still in play. Ev, what do you think? I'm still in play in this? I don't understand how one team can have 0 players remaining though. All right. Steelers get the ball back in good field position, almost at the 40-yard line with that kick return. We got a fake handoff looking left. A little screen play to Jonnu Smith. He barely tries to get back to the line of scrimmage. And this is like I like to say this, or I like to point this out that Jonnu Smith and Aaron Rodgers are never on the same page. Jonnu Smith is not well liked by Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers hates that he has to use them. They're missing Darnell Washington right now. Man, I love watching him play. Oh, that was the first look he wants. Oh my God, that's a flag. No way, that's a flag. What is Rodgers pissed about? He doesn't want to get hit at all this game. That's the first time he got hit. Oh, intentional grounding. Never mind. It's against Rodgers. Oh, he's pissed. I love how animated he gets. Fuck. Daniil Hunter. People are saying that he's, oh my God, absolutely swam that guy out of the way. What did he want right there? What did he want for a penalty right there? Oh, this is not looking good. This game has flipped. The momentum has flipped in this game. 3rd and 21 now. All right. Rodgers looking to make a quick dump down to Gainwell. Does he have enough? No. He gets about 15 yards on that, but short of the first down. Having to give it back to the Texans after that long drive. And Joe Buck just pointed to how tired the Pittsburgh Steelers defense is after that long drive. And now they got to go back out onto the field. And this guy, To'o. I want to know the pronunciation of that guy's name. It's all O's and T's and apostrophes. Oh, geez, that is a short punt. That is a short punt. Oh, look at this. He goes, what the fuck are we doing? See, now Rogers. Oh, his mood can flip on a dime. And yeah, we got a pissed off Rogers now, and that scares me. That scares me. This game has completely flipped the momentum. let's go to the Madden. All right, I'll give you the score update. I'll give you the score update on this. And the top guys got 228 points, and you got me when the clock strikes 3. I don't know why that's my name. It just felt really good at the moment. When the clock strikes 3, I'm 209 right there. And then what did I miss? That's Stevie Splits. He's 218. He's just 9 points ahead of me. So I think I'm very much still in this. A lot left to play. A lot of game left to play. All right, let's go to. I want to show something else. Yeah, didn't you, Stavo and Nate do one of these together? I think your guys suck. Where yeah, Mr. Nozzles roulette spins, a night in infamy. Yeah, you're way down. You're already out of it. You're already out of it, Mr. Nozzles roulette spins. How was the game yesterday, Obe? Any recap from being at the Pats game? I mean that then it comes to a simple thing: is why do you let Stavo make the decisions in this? It seems like you're the decision maker. You're making all the right plays. All right, we got back to game right here. I got to show you guys the results of the Madden sim from last week, where we simulated all the playoff games over the weekend, and we did bets based off the research. Only recap is Fireball. Pitbull style. Did you guys have the song going? Dun, 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 dun. All right, Texans back with the ball after the successful touchdown drive. Back to the ground, and Woody Marks is out there after an injury, but don't matter. Gain of 4. Yeah, 10 rushes for 55 yards. A little bit of a higher average than is typical, Woody Marks. And that's exactly what you need in a game like this. Slow the game down, play your game, mean keep it on the ground. Don't rely on your quarterback. 78 rush yards already. All right, they're passing it. Oh, Stroud can't handle the snap. He picks it back up. He wants to run. He gets decked. That's a fumble again, and that's Texan ball. That's Steelers ball. What a terrible mistake. You can't make that mistake twice. Oh my God, that's a big play. That's a big play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now the momentum is flipped back. You can't make that play. That's a sunken cost. That play is over. Don't go playing hero ball. Oh, yep, that's over. Don't go playing hero ball, CJ. And they got away from their game right there. You got to rely on the running game when it's this good. You're running almost 5 yards a clip. Keep running the ball. Don't leave it up to Stroud. He's turned it over twice in the first half. Oh, yeah, D'Amico Ryans knows it too. You, that play was already dead. You already mishandled the snap. You're trying to play hero ball. Just go down. Live to see another play. Points are at a premium. You can't let the Steelers start at your own 21-yard line. Now they're pitching it out to the right. Great defense right there. Number 5 met him behind the line of scrimmage. Steelers in the shotgun. He's looking to pass out to Gainwell. Gaining nothing right there. He's gaining well less than 0 yards. Not even back to the line of scrimmage. This defense is coming to play right now, and it's scary. Everything's working out in favor of the Steelers in terms of the turnovers, and they still can't move the ball. Yeah, great piece of tackling right there. I don't know if that was the play. We got 3rd and 14. All we need is three on this drive. Don't need to go crazy here, Rodgers. He knows that. I don't got to tell him. I would have to tell CJ Stroud. I don't have to tell Rodgers that we just looking at for 3 points. Oh, yes, okay. Can he get a first down? Go ahead, Gainwell, go. Oh, just short of the line to gain. We got a 4th and 1, 4th and 2 coming up. Do they stay out on the field? Like I said, points are at a premium. Do you take three? This is such a good decision. I don't know. I think you take three. But then again, when are you going to get this great of field position again? It's 4th and 2. The ESPN analytics say 4th or 2 or less, you go for it. And we're going with the analytics on this one. Rodgers in the shotgun. Play clock running down a little bit. We're handing the ball off. No, it's a fake. And can Thielen get the first? He does. Oh, a little slip screen to Thielen. That's exactly what we need. Let's play small ball. Billy Bean this, Steelers. Billy Bean this down the field. You don't need to wow anyone. You just need to do exactly enough. Clutch play call right there. And that's Thielen. He goes off the hand. He goes off the field. He doesn't want a dap. He just wants a nice handshake. That's a venerable veteran right there. He knows it's a job well done. He just did his job. We're on the left hash. Inside the 10, it's goal to go. Warren with the give. Gain of 1, maybe 2. Nothing coming easy for the Steelers on offense. We might be looking at 4 down territory though. Oh man, this Texans defense from that first drive, they're really tightening up. They're really tightening up. They're showing why they're the number 1 defense in the NFL. Time winding down in the first half. 3 minutes. Less than 3. 2:45. Handing the ball off. No, it's a fake play action. Rodgers looking to the right. Throwing to the right. Just throws it out of bounds. Nothing there. Go. You want Fryermuth right here, Ev? And a flag. It's coming back. Looking like this drive is just destined for 3. Third and goal. Okay, they declined the penalty, so they get the ball back at the 8-yard line. 3rd and goal. Rodgers looking to pass. He's got enough time. Oh, he's getting smothered behind the line of scrimmage. He's done. Oh, God. This is going to be a problem. You're not going to get that great a field position again. We're going down to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. 4th and goal from the 12. Obviously not going for it here. No one open. No one close to open. Yeah, he did. That's a self sack right there. That's how you take care. That's how you get to play to 42 years old. Sometimes you take a self sack, make a business decision, and say, "Hey, nothing's going on right here. I'm just gonna fall, and we'll go to the 2-minute warning. We'll get 3 points. We'll live to see another day." That's the difference between him and CJ Stroud on the other side. All right, so let's take. Oh, so you know what we do when it comes to the second half or the 2 minute warning of the first half. This is the old Tony gives it a go segment. So we pick a news headline that we find to be interesting, and then it's up to me and you guys in the chat to decide what could this news headline be about. What's the actual story about? And I'll read the actual rest of the story at halftime. So let me pick the story for us. All right. I think we got what we're looking for. The title of this news headline: Woman wonders if bringing her own food to her boyfriend's family dinner was disrespectful. So obviously disrespectful. But the question is, why is she bringing her own food? Does she have strict dietary concerns that the boyfriend's parents are not able to cater to? Because then it's not that disrespectful. Or does she just not like their cooking? That way, totally disrespectful. So it's a matter of how disrespectful this move is, and then we'll get to decipher that at halftime. So to read the news headline again, it says, Woman wonders if bringing her own food to boyfriend's family dinner was disrespectful. All right, Boswell, another field goal. That's good. A little left to right action on that. We'll take it. 7-6 in favor of the Texans. Only one touchdown to show for this first half of football. Rutledge, the way that you're pulling off that black beanie, a black beanie is very bare, very regular, but you're doing something special in that beanie, Laura. You deserve credit for that. Four fumbles tonight? I mean, he lost two, but where were the other two that he was able to recover? Four fumbles? 7-6, 157 left in the first half. 170 yards to 94. Man, it's Texans. I thought it was Steelers, it's Texans. You can't combat this defense. It's too good. The Steelers offense has no answers. Where's this stray music coming from right now? All right, we're returning the ball, going up the right sideline. He cuts it back. Great tackle at the 20. Number 15 right there with the tackle. That's Skoranek right there. The ex-Ram making plays for the special teams unit. What was that sign? Why was it worth showing that sign? We can't even read it. As it now you got left me with an satisfactory feeling of not knowing what that sign read. All right, we got 19 in the shotgun, or in motion rather, and then we're handing it off to Woody Marks. Decent gain on first down. We're talking 2nd and 6 now. Second and 6. Stroud, he's looking left, he's looking right, he's throwing just short of the first down. He's got Christian Kirk. Time keeps running. They got 2 timeouts left. Do they call one now? Seems like they do. Clock stopped at 107. Oh, timeout by Pittsburgh, actually. I don't know about that. I mean, this team's got it's 3rd and 1. Looks like they're going to get a first down, I would say. Calling a timeout for them. I don't know. So I'm trying to decipher these fits. It's crazy. I would love to go into Troy Aikman's closet and just to see all the black, white, and gray clothes he has. He's never going out on a limb. He's never wearing a color. It's always straight up the middle. It's never great. It's never bad. It's just always pretty good. It's always okay. It's always a 6 out of 10. Joe Buck, he's always understated, but he'll go out a little bit. He'll wear some colors. Like that coat is saying something right there. All right, we had a little tush push, and that's enough for a first down and then some. Steelers kind of wondering why they would use a timeout right there. I'm certainly am. All right, now they got the clock running. Stroud in the shotgun. He's got time to pass. A little dump off over the middle to Stover again. Timeout Houston now. 41 seconds left. My Bo. I want to show you guys. I might be. I don't want to miss any of the game right now, so I'm gonna wait. But there's some important updates. If you're a tea timer, what you're gonna know is that I simulated Madden games last week, and the purpose of the Madden simulation was to see if we could get any betting tidbits, any fast forward or any inside information as to these are the bets that we should be doing for the NFL wild card weekend. And there was some good, there was some that were iffy, but the moral of the story is all the game spreads that we got from the Madden simulation, they hit. They hit. I gotta wait to show you guys, but I mean, we got 49ers plus 4.5. We had Bills minus 1.5, Bears minus 1.5, Panthers plus 10. We had all that. The only thing that I didn't want to do from the Madden simulation is because the Chargers won in the simulation. I did not want to put that because I thought the game was fluky anyways. So I didn't go with that. And it was right because the Patriots ended up winning. We'll go into that a little bit later in the show tonight. We need to stop. Pittsburgh needs a stop right here. We're all okay. The Patriots playing on Sunday. It's a question of time, I guess. We got the first game where we get the second one. CJ Stroud in the shotgun. 2nd and 5. A little bit of pressure in his face. Oh, he throws downfield. It's called big hit downfield. The quarterback laying his body on the line to break up the pass. Another DB iteration of Clark in Pittsburgh. He floats it up a little bit too much. There was pressure in his face. He couldn't come down with it. Nice play by Clark, preventing what would be a definite 3 points from Texans. Yeah, he had to take some serious contact there. Highsmith getting in Stroud's face. Braxton Berrios, healthy scratch. Who's this? Who's this down for them right now? Is it the cornerback that made the hit? Yeah, it is. Those were a couple bodies slammed at high speeds downfield. Chuck Clark. Oh, I think my buddy's a Ravens fan. He hated this guy. All right, 3rd and 5, 35 seconds. Texans have one timeout. And this is an interesting way to play it. You certainly, I mean, I don't think you don't run it right here. They're 6 for 7 on 3rd down, 0 for 6 on Pittsburgh side. In the shotgun, looking to make a quick pass. He does over the middle. That's a 1st down to Kirk. He's getting a lot of action tonight. A lot of action from Christian. Do they take a timeout? They do. 28 seconds left. They're probably on their own 45, between the 45 and 50. Needing about 15 more yards to get into field goal kick territory for Fairbairn. They really like to pumping the music in Pittsburgh. Any dull moment, they're pumping in a little bit of music. So I'm not mad, but it's just throwing me off a little bit. I wonder if it's getting to the players at all. And it's a little bitch. You can't fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive. These is red bottoms. These are bloody shoes. Jeez, he's 35 for 35 for kicks under 50 yards. Fairbairn. Okay, they're at the 45-yard line of their own. 28 seconds left. Needing about 15 yards, I'd say. Maybe a couple extra. Stroud to run it. No, he's throwing it. Oh my God, he had wide open Nico Collins. Maybe it could have even been a touchdown on that side. This guy's a bum, CJ Stroud. He's not good. He's not good. Look how open this was. Let's watch. Oh my God, he could have had a touchdown, it seemed like. Yeah, it's overthrown. It's overthrown. All right, 22 seconds, 2nd and 10. In the shotgun again, he's looking left, quick pass, he gets nailed right there. Number 41 coming up big. Incomplete, 3rd and 10, 16 seconds. Even if they get into field goal range, for them to, let's say that they get tackled in between the white lines, not out of bounds, it's going to be tough to go up there and kick a field goal. They would be able to spike the ball. Oof. His head popped that ball loose. Nice job, Wilson. That's how you use your dome piece as to your advantage. Oh, he's ripped up too. Looking like Tony Murr out there. 3rd and 10. Big down. 7 for 8 on 3rd down. That's crazy. Only 7 points to show for it though. All right, he's looking left. He's getting pressure now. Can he get anything done up against the sidelines? We're looking at a 4th and 5. You go for this here. I think you go for this here. 4th and 6, 13 seconds left. This plays, if they go in the shotgun and pass this, I don't know. I, yeah, I think you're almost guaranteeing 3 points on the other side if you don't get this. So I get the punt. I get the punt. But, I don't know. They would still have to get 10 yards, the Steelers, in about less than 10 seconds. I kind of like going for it in that spot. All right, clock winding down. Yeah, I think we just blow this to the second half. 7-6 in favor of the Texans after 30 minutes of play, halfway through the game. It is halftime. What we do at halftime, at the end of every quarter of tea time, is a horse race. Numbers 1 through 6, like the sides of the die. First come, first serve in the chat. First come, first serve. I've been streaming for an hour, 29 minutes, and 30 seconds. We're going to go till an hour 32. An hour 32 is when we're going to, is the window to get in on the horse race. Riley knows the drill. He knows the drill every time. He's got number 6. Number 6 is the hottest horse in tea time history. It's as simple as that. Evan's seen the 3. He's a student of the game. He sees how well 3's been performing. He says, I'll take the 3 spot. And I say, good on you, Ev. We got 3 and 6, but we got some time. We got 2 minutes for anyone out there to join in on the tea time horse race. We got 4 numbers available. Those 4 numbers, or those 6 numbers, they correspond to this horse race track. Pick a number 1 through 6, like the sides of a die. The horse race board, it's ugly. It needs a refresh. It needs a refresh. Maybe even I need an investment in a new one. I just like how battered and bruised this one is. If you've been to Tea Time Studios, I don't know if anyone's got a good look at this, but there's a lot of dents on it. Can you even really see? All the bumps in there. Well, all right, we got 1 more minute left to get in on the horse race. I'll get the track set up here. Oh, Mikey O getting in there. We got 1, 3, and 6. We got the bookends and right in the middle. I like what you're doing there, Mike. Well played. Oh, we got Tony Murr Jr. He's got the horse race fever. We almost got a full horse race board. 20 seconds left. We got 1, 3, 5, and 6 taken. 2 and 4 still available. Who wants in? Everyone's trying to catch up to Riley. He's got 6 wins on the month. We're about halfway through the month. All right, let's get this into position. Tony Murr Jr. loves the 5 spot. All right, let's wait for it to work. Yep, exactly. All right, we're going to go to the green die here. Yep, and we are at the time. Horse race bets are closed. We are in. We got 1, Mikey O. 3, Stevie Splits. 5, no, not yet. Hey, not yet, Mike. We got a lot of time left. This ain't a 3-pointer just yet. We got 5 for Tony Murr Jr., and then we got Riley in the 6th spot. Let's get it cracking. It's a 5. Tony Murr Jr. starts us off nicely. Well done. And it's a 4. No one in the 4. 4 and 2 are dead horses. There's 2. We right on cue. 4 and 2 are the dead horses. We don't care about them. Oh, it's off the board. It's a 4-2. Didn't matter. There's another 2. We don't care. This is a horse that we do not care about. It's a 5. Tony Murr Jr. Daddy-o. There's a 4. Look at these horses. They're the only ones getting involved. 1, 3, and 6. There we go. Mikey O'Brien, he's out of the gate. We're waiting for Riley and Ev to get going. That's another 1. Mikey O'Brien with a short burst of speed. He's in the 1 spot. There's a 4 again. This 4 is in first place. It's a 2. 2 and 4, the 2 dead horses. Guys, we can't be picking horses like this. I need a comeback. That's a 5 again. Tony Murr Jr., he ties it up in the 1 spot. There's another one, Mikey O'Brien involved. Where's 3? Where's 6? Riley and Evie severely slack in this race. There's 5 again. Tony Mert Jr. solo lead. There's 4. 4 and 2. They know they're dead, but they want in. 2 again. Look at this. 2, 4, 5 in the lead. It's a 3. There we go, Ev. He's out of the gates. He wants in on the race. He wants in on the fun. 6. Oh, there's Riley. Now we go. All the horses in. Now we go. It's a 3 again. Now I think these guys are going to get a little burst right here. Give me a... Oh, yeah. 3 and 6 back to back to back to back. It's a 1. Mikey O'Brien ties up for the lead. 3 and 6 shortly behind. It's another 3. There we go. We almost got all the horses tied. I love how this is trending. It's another 3. It's a 5-way tie for first place, almost halfway through the race. Give me a couple of 6s. This is for part 5. Tony Mert Jr. steps up and separates himself from the pack. It's a 3. Evan and Tony Mert Jr. tied for the lead, duking it out. There's 1. Mike O'Brien wants in on the mix. All the odd horses tied for the lead. And there's a 2. 2 and 4, they're still getting involved. They still want to be in on this. And there's a 5 again, Tony Mert Jr. He's just clawing his way, moving forward, ever so slightly. Another 5 again. He's 1 away from the lead. Can he get his second horse race victory? Oh, it's off the board. It's off the board. Evan's cringing over there. He's got the Arthur fist going out of anger. It's another 5, 3 5s in a row to end it. Tony Mert Jr. gets the dub in the horse race, his second one all time. GG's in the chat for Tony Mert Jr. Come on now. GG's in the chat. Another horse race victory in the month. He's got the horse race fever. He wants in on it. Let's see. All right, we like to make updates around here. GG's in the chat for Tony Mert Jr. He's got, oh no, he's already got 2 wins. Sorry, all right, we're going to have to make a complete, oh, nope, he's right where he should be. Tony Mert Jr., 3. So we got, Riley's got 6, Evan W's got 3, Tony Mert Jr. got 3 at the top of the horse race leaderboard this month. It's anyone's race. It's anyone's month. And then they win themselves a $25 bet in the Super Bowl. All right, we're moving on to this. We're moving on to the Old Tony Gives It a Go segment. So at the 2-minute warning of halftime, or of the first quarter, what I do is I read a news headline, and it's up to me in the chat. We decipher what the story's actually about just based on the headline. Then, after the first half horse race, I read the actual story and we figure it out together. So the news headline again, woman wonders if bringing her own food to her boyfriend's family dinner was disrespectful. A decision to bring her own meal to a family dinner ignited questions about respect and whether keeping the peace should ever come at a physical cost. Oh, okay, so people got physical during this. A family dinner meant to be welcoming can quickly turn uncomfortable when expectations clash. One person's attempt to manage food allergies sparked hurt feelings and a debate over whether politeness should ever outweigh personal safety. The story. A poster on Reddit, this is how all these start, asked, am I in the wrong for ruining my boyfriend's family dinner by bringing my own food? She went on to say that she's been dating her boyfriend for about a year and has several food allergies. Her boyfriend's family invited them over for dinner and she reminded them of her allergies. She was told not to worry and that there would be food for her to eat. Okay, I mean, that kind of says it right there. I'm also wondering, what are your allergies? Are you a person that's basically allergic to all foods? When she arrived, every food item had something in it that she couldn't eat, so she pulled out her Tupperware of food and ate that instead. Her boyfriend's mom was embarrassed, and her boyfriend later told her she should have avoided the ingredients eaten around them to keep the peace. She asked if she was wrong for her choice. So I need the real question here is, what are you allergic to? Are you allergic to like all oils? Are you allergic to salt and pepper? Like what did they make that you're allergic to everything that they made? I agree with your boyfriend that if there are things on there that you could not eat, then you eat around it. I don't think you go there prepared. I think what you would do, I think the smart thing to do is you eat beforehand, just so enough so that you're full, that you still can eat if they have food that you can eat. But if you can't eat, then you just tell them that. You don't go there pre-prepared as if we already know that you're gonna screw up, so that's okay. I brought my own food. No, I mean, of course the mother's gonna be embarrassed. Yes, the mom should be embarrassed, and it's true because they said there's gonna be something in here for you to eat, and there wasn't. There wasn't anything there for her to eat. But I think so. The question is, I don't. I think bringing the Tupperware of food is where you already went wrong. The question that I'm wondering is, like, if you're presented with this plate and you're looking at it and you know that you're allergic to everything. You've been dating this guy for a year. I assume that you have been with the parents at least a few times. I think you would have to say, I think you would have to say, I think you would just have to nut up and say, you know what, I can't eat any of this. I'm sorry, I told you what I'm allergic to, and I'm allergic to everything in here. I think that's a valid thing to say. The internet over delivered over 1,000 comments, thoughts, and opinions. The reactions. The thread did a good job of making her feel that she hadn't done anything wrong with her choice. All right, so what the biggest common theme of these stories is, whenever there is a Reddit poster and they go on to write about this in a blog, everyone is agreeing with them on Reddit saying, you made the right choice, you made the right choice. I want to hear people that didn't think you made the right choice. One person said they're offended that they're not giving yourself that you're not giving yourself allergic reactions. Seems a bit crazy. No one needs to be offended by someone avoiding foods that could make them ill or even deceased. This feels like gaslighting 101. So when you start throwing out words like this, where you're just a triggered Tammy, anything that happens, oh my God, you're gaslighting me. You're making me eat food that's gonna make me sick. Like, well, now I want to take the other side. How allergic are you to this food? Is this something that's psychosomatic that you told yourself at a young age? I'm allergic to this food, and whenever I have this, whenever I have broccoli, just because you have some sort of trauma involved with broccoli, and you never wanted to eat vegetables as a kid, and you made up something in your head that whenever I have broccoli, my fingers get itchy. And then you have all these allergies to all these other foods that you don't want to eat. Now I'm pissed at you. Another wrote, to your boyfriend, you flatly asked why he doesn't care about your safety. Well, it's a valid question. His telling her to eat around what she can't have obviously shows he has no idea how food allergies even work. I mean, it's a question, how allergic are you to this food? How do you know that exactly everything in here you're allergic to one thing? What are you allergic to? You're leaving this out of the story. The person said, allergies are life and death. He's putting his mother's feelings before your health and well being. Allergies are not always life and death. These people are so dramatic. Oh my gosh. Facts. Just because his mom is embarrassed is no reason to go after his girlfriend and try to make her feel guilty. If anything, he should have stuck up for his girlfriend and told his mom how serious the situation is. You're leaving out crucial parts of the story. What are you allergic to and how allergic are you? All right, we're going back to the game now. Just as I'm getting worked up, we're gonna have to go. We'll go back to this over commercial break, but just know that I'm pissed. Every time I read one of these stories, I get pissed. Texans gonna start the second half with the ball. Boswell kicking it off, and off we go. Couldn't have said it any better myself, Joey. Can you get some good field position out of this? Stopped at the 26-yard line, Noel. Still feeling like a Christmas carol after the holidays, Noel is. What was that camera? Why do we need that camera shot? Cute little bucket hat on this woman right here. That's a cute bucket hat. Keeps you warm. It's stylish. Yep, I mean that was the moral of the story in the first half. They were almost perfect on third down, the Texans, and the Steelers did not complete one third down. All right, Stroud coming out delivering a strike along the sidelines. First down. All right, we're handing the ball off again. Great run. Real big hole up the middle. Gain of 15. Texas looking to make a statement in this second half. For anyone who's following Tea Times bets, you get very nervous at this juncture. I do not like the Steelers any longer. They came out hot. They had 2 turnovers in the first half, and they had nothing really to show for it. Just 2 field goals. It's done. Kaput's over. Thank you very much. 100 rush yards, basically, after a half of football. Play action, pass over the middle, caught. Number 81, Higgins. Every play that they've had on first down has resulted in another first down. They are coming out making a statement in the second half. I do not like it. Oh, geez, we don't need this. Oh, God. Cam Hayward down for the Steelers. That could be the deciding factor in this game. Oh, this is a Target commercial. You can tell by the carriages. You can tell by the items in there. Yep, there you go. And there's the thing that we're looking for. They have look. This is I go to Target pretty often. All this is in there. Oh, the David protein bars. Oh, it's all around wellness because there was an all Walla water bottle in there. Oh, let me continue reading that story. So the story's about how this guy is mad at his girlfriend for bringing food to dinner at his parents' place because she knew that his parents would cook food that she's allergic to, and she let them know of the allergies beforehand. This was a good point. You didn't make a fuss at all and simply brought your own food. If they have a problem with that, well, that's on them. It really does sound like the responsible thing to do. She knows which food she can and can't eat, so she comes prepared just in case. She didn't make a scene or yell. She pivoted to enjoy dinner. It seems like they did what they could do and keep the peace. This is putting it bluntly. Let us know when you have a new boyfriend. Oh my God. It might seem harsh to read, but it may be something that has to be done. If her boyfriend doesn't get it or support her, then he isn't deserving of having her in his life. When politeness conflicts with personal safety, advice for situations like this must start with a clear boundary. Health is not negotiable. Oh my God! So everyone's taking this from a standpoint of she's going to die if she has anything that she's allergic to. We need to know the extent of her allergies, and we need to know what she's allergic to. That's the end of that story. All right, CJ under center. They're already at the 30-yard line of the Steelers. We're handing the ball off again. Woody Marks pretty much gets a first down there. What was going on in the Steelers locker room between the first half and the second half. This is such a statement by the Texans. They're showing that they're the more capable team. They're the better team. Oh God, and now, I mean, I'm not really afraid of them. They can't play offense. We got 86 in motion. We got another handoff. Woody Marks finds enough for the first down, and they keep the chains moving. Is it? Tell me what live bets you've already done, Ev. I've already done the live bet on the Steelers. I think it still will be one score, but I think the Texans showed that they're the better team and they're going to win this. CJ Stroud handing the ball off again to Woody Marks. He gets a gain of 5 on first down. And this is what they need to do all game. You start with the run, you put the defense on their heels, and then you allow Stroud to make easier throws. This is exactly how their offense should be running. All right, let's get a little reset on this clock here. No. There we go. Okay, I think we're back. All right, get him. Oh, did he pick it off? CJ Stroud with his third turnover of the game into the red zone. You can't be doing that. He's killing this team right now. He's the reason why this is still even close of a game. He's making all the wrong moves, making all the wrong decisions. He's got 2 fumbles and a pick. We need to watch this again. He was way off balance trying to make this throw. Oh, he got it. He got it too. That's confirmed catch going the other way. Let's go. Like Stevie Split said, this will be a one-score game. All right, so I need to give you guys a Madden Sim update. So if you're a T-timer, what you should know is that, or what you might know, is that last week what we did was I was on Madden. I played Madden on stream, and I did a simulation of all the NFL playoff games just from the weekend. I did not include tonight. And the purpose was research for betting reasons. We want to see what we can parse and pull out from those games, and we use that to our advantage to line our pockets a little bit. So let me show you what we got. All right. So you can see these were the bets for the games. I wrote it down on a Post-it note, and what you can tell is that, look, this is from January 10th, okay? This was before the game started. First game, this is where I thought, okay, we stumbled into some magic. We might actually have something here. Tremble over receptions. That's what that means. His over/under was 2.5. He had 3. Coker touchdown and Panthers +10. Perfect 3-0 in that game. Then we had next one. Bears -0.5. We got that. Jordan Love pick, no. Caleb Williams touchdown, no. But Christian Watson touchdown, yep. So we go at 5-2 after the Saturday game. Still looking good. Still on the right side. Still into the positives. Then we have Bills -1.5. Gabe Davis over yards. It was like 10.5. He had 14. Shakir touchdown. Didn't get it. Over, I think it was the over under was 52 and a half. There was 51, so 2-2 on that game as well. So 7-4 after the first three. Next one, 49ers plus 4.5. Jennings over yards, and that so 49ers plus 4.5 that hit. Jennings over yards. He was 1 yard short of his over under, and then under on the score. It was, I think it was a half point under. So 2-1 on that one is, so we were 9-6. Now we're 11-7, and then Herbert interception and Stevenson touchdown in the last one. That was those both did not hit. 11-9. So it wasn't as much of a prophecy as I would have liked it to have been, but still there was some good tidbits information in there. And then you could see every game that we picked a spread in, we were right. So we're gonna have to do this again before the games this coming weekend. All right, Steelers with the ball. 2nd and 3. We're handing the ball off right here. Give it to number 30, Warren. He looked just short. We got about probably 3rd and inches. Oh, they give him a good spot. Looks like they're giving him a third down. They drifted, though. I love when the refs drift. They give them a spot at first, and then they start running to one side of the first down or the other, depending on where their agendas lie. And yes, sorry to break it to you, these refs have agendas. They do. 3 turnover game and they got a lead. They do. CJ Stroud, he's awful. First down. They gave Steelers a first down. Make a change. No, Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith is the Scarlet A of this offense. He is in shame. Aaron Rodgers does not like the way he plays football. 9 for 15 for only 80 yards. Oh, man. We need to get something going in the positive direction right now. DK Metcalf, can we make something happen right here? I want to believe like we can. All right. Throwing it over to Calvin Johnson. Oh, geez. Calvin Austin. That is nothing. 2nd and 15. They don't even want to throw it past the line of scrimmage right now. Man. CJ Stroud single handedly keeping the Steelers in this game. Rodgers got someone in motion. We need 7 yards on this one. Rodgers in the shotgun under pressure, and we got about 7 right there. That guy looked, he got punched in the face. Looked like he got punched in the face to get tackled there. We're approaching halfway through the third quarter right now. 3rd and 9, a little bit more manageable. Still a 3rd and long situation. The difference between 3rd and long and 3rd and short. Well, 3rd and short, there's a gap between 3rd and long and 3rd and short, but 3rd and 7 is the shortest distance for it to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 6 is not 3rd and long. It's not 3rd and short either. 3rd and short is 3 yards to go. He has enough time. He's got him over the middle. MVS, yes, he does with a catch. When he needs all reliable, he goes back in his bag. Who was I throwing it to in Green Bay? Oh, yeah, we got MVS off the streets. We'll throw him in there. The MVS over 11.5 receiving yards. It was always him. Thank you, Stevie Splits. That was great. Over the middle of the field. We're handing the ball off. Gainwell, he's looking for anything. He's got nothing. Their run game, they have absolutely nothing on the ground. It's a scary endeavor going against this defense. They're not allowing anything to come easy. But the Steelers, they're fighting right now. They're doing just enough to fight. We got Jalen Petrie Dish making plays out there, growing stuff back home in his lab. And they've grown himself to be a great football player, a hard-nosed tackler. Short pass. No, he holds on to it. Rodgers, he's scrambling. He wants to make a play. Okay, just get rid of it. Good. Wow, I can't believe he even evaded that. We got 3rd and 12 coming up. Nothing coming easy for this Steelers offense. Danielle Hunter under pressure again. Oh, what a spin move. This guy, number 76, he's in the blender tonight. This guy is, oh my God. These two defensive ends being on the same team is absolutely ridiculous. When you got Will Anderson Jr. and Danielle Hunter running after you, that's like a polar bear and a grizzly bear all at once. 1 for 7 on 3rd downs. They got their first 3rd down conversion this drive. Long drop back. He's got time. He's going deep. Who's he got? Calvin Austin down there. He's looking to draw a flag. That's nothing. What a flop. Perfect flop, Calvin Austin. Instead of trying to make a play on the ball, you just say, let's go, let's take a dive. Let's take a dive. No. Look, he had a play on the ball, but instead of continuing to run his route, he decided to fall on the ground. All right, ball going back to the Texans. That was a hard-fought 20 yards or so. If the Texans are smart, they do not pass the ball unless they absolutely need to. Noel on the return right here, back to the 30-yard line or so. Steelers defense needs to keep coming up with turnovers. That's the only way they're staying in this game. 7-6. They still got the lead. You know what it's time for? I'll give you this. I'll give you this late in this game. Yeah, I hate this kind of game too. It's not fun to watch. It's hard nosed. Neither offense is good. There's no offense going on in this. The defense, it's an opportune defense on the Steelers side. They're coming up with plays when they need to, and then a dominant defense on the other side where they're completely suffocating. The Texans completely suffocating the Steelers, not able to make any plays. All right, so I'm going. I got what I'm starting to do. What I'm throwing into the stream as a segment: top 5 lists. What I'm doing is top 5 condiments from worst or these are. I mean, there's no worst because these are top 5. Top 5 condiments from 5 to 1. I'm going barbecue sauce for the first one. A lot of versatility in the barbecue sauce, especially in you can go with spicy barbecue sauce, you can go original, you can go honey. There's a lot of different flavors of barbecue sauce you can have. You can put it on a burger, you can put it on wings, you can put it on chicken fingers, you can put it on pulled pork. There's a lot of things that you can do with barbecue sauce, and that's going to be in the 5 spot for me. 4 spot. This I wouldn't expect this in a lot of top 5s, but we're gonna go with balsamic glaze. Balsamic glaze is in there. There's not a lot of versatility on it, but when it hits, when it's on the right type of sandwich, when it's on the right type of thing, it's the perfect thing for it. I don't know if you've ever had tomato with mozzarella on top and then the balsamic glaze on top of that. Absolutely perfect. This piece of food right there. And then one of my favorite subs of all time. One of my favorite subs of all time. It has chicken cutlet, mozzarella, prosciutto, roasted red pepper, and then you throw the balsamic glaze on there. Number 3 is sriracha, another one with a lot of different versatility. When you just want something hot, but it's got flavor to it, it's really good. Rodgers. So this is exactly. I mean, we saw a smiley Rodgers at first, and we got Rodgers getting pissed at his offense. That's an exact Rodgers that you don't want. C.J. Stroud rolling out, pass for about 5 yards on first down. But when he's saying that him and his offense aren't on the same page, I think he wants them to be so. I mean, I can't blame him because Brady was the same way, but it seems like he's got unrealistic expectations. See, it looks like DK just asked for the ball right there. He hasn't got the ball since the first quarter. Come on, we need some sort of play going on. We need some sort of game plan. Why isn't he with his receivers right now? He's not even talking to them. Clock winding down in the third. Penalty. We got a legal motion on the offense. Would love to see it. Would love to see it. Illegal motion. That's the tea time difference. I'll call that shit out. I'll let you know exactly when that happens. Oh, great sack right there. 2nd and 10, turn into 3rd and 10. The Steelers, if they can just keep this game close, if they can keep themselves in the game, they're gonna have a chance. They're gonna have a chance. Riley, I hear you. I think we were blessed this weekend. We were certainly lucky this weekend to have the type of games that we had. Really, the only game that stunk out of them was the Patriots game, and this is kind of like a continuation of it. Not a lot of playing on offense. 3rd and 10 for the Texans, looking to make something happen. Someone fell along the sideline. All right, we're going back to the Steelers. Do something. Freaking do something. That's what I need. All right, let's see. Austin, make a play on the punt return. All right, that's how you get yourself in a good field position, though. You field it at the 10, you bring it all the way out to the 25. Let's start playing ball. Rodgers, get this team into motion. You're not giving them any sort of encouragement. You're just pointing fingers and playing the blame game. All right, we're finishing my top 10 or the top 5 list of condiments. We just went through sriracha. Now we got 2 in 1. This is very white boy. This is very American, but I have to do it. It's ketchup. Ketchup, it works on so many different foods that I like. The versatility in ketchup is great. I hate to say this is how much I like ketchup, and this is probably the grossest or weirdest food thing that I do. But in the morning, if I go out to a diner and have breakfast, I put ketchup on I dip my toast into ketchup. Yep, hand up. I know it's weird. I love it. It's not your thing though. It's not your breakfast. It's my breakfast. I'll have it how I like. But going back to the why I pick ketchup or the versatility of ketchup. I love hot dogs. It's going on my hot dogs. I love burgers. It's going on my burgers. I eat eggs. It's going on my eggs. And for that reason, ketchup I don't. It's not the best condiment. The versatility behind it is great, though. The utility behind it is great. This, however, is the best condiment, and I judge a condiment. Oh, fries and ketchup too, an unbelievable combination. But I judge a condiment partly because for its utility, but it's the best condiments are condiments that you want to dip a chicken finger into. If you want to dip if usually your number one condiment is your favorite condiment to dip a chicken finger into. So my favorite thing to dip a chicken finger into, my favorite condiment, it the the amount of flavor that it has, the amount of oomph that it brings. It brings anything over the top. It can make something that sucks really good. It's honey mustard. And there's good honey mustards, there's bad honey mustards, and there's great honey mustards. Honey mustard is my number one condiment just because of the amount of zing that it has. It's got the best flavor out of all the condiments. So that's what I'm going with. So from 1 to 5, honey mustard, ketchup, sriracha, balsamic glaze, barbecue sauce. Let me know what I left off. Let me know anything that you would add. Let me hear it in the chat. All right, we're starting at the 24-yard line for the Steelers. Can we get some sort of run game going? How about the pitch plays? We used to love pitch plays. All right, play action. They're bringing pressure. He's throwing it. He's got a catch. Who's that? It's Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen getting involved in the game. He points in the positive direction. He likes a first down for his new team in Pittsburgh. Oh, that's great. Everyone follows DK, and then it's a little snuffleupagus off of Thielen. Thielen will always get you with the sneak attack. He's not your first thought, but he'll remember it. Yeah, on eggs, on eggs is a controversy. On toast, no one's even talking about it on toast. But I'll do it on eggs. It's not the best, but I'll do it. Jonnu Smith. If you want a play to go for 0 yards, if you want a receiver to screw something up, give it to Jonnu Smith. He's the dump off, just like, hey, we want you to get tackled right where you catch it. Here you go, Jonnu. Matt Burke is the defensive coordinator. Did not know that. All right, he's on his heels right now, Rodgers. Nowhere to throw to. Throws it into the ground in front of him. Oh, God. They have nothing going on offense. They have no momentum. So much pressure on them right now. Not even relying on the run game at all. The 76 is getting worked. It doesn't matter if it's with speed. It doesn't matter if it's with power. Rodgers, he's getting pissed about something. Oh my God, look at this guy. Look at these guys on the edge in their 4-point stance. Oh, it's a fumble. It's a fumble. We need to be on that ball. Is Rodgers cooked? Is he done? No, he gets up. Thank God. These guys in a 4-point stance, it's like looking across and seeing a lion or a tiger ready to pounce on you. You know death is imminent. Looking across the line at these guys, and what are you supposed to do? How are they going to score more points to Steelers? Oh, he had DK Metcalf open down the sidelines. All right, Noel returned the ball at the 15. He's got space in front of him. Return of about 7. These defenses standing strong in both their different ways, but I can't believe the size of Trent Brown. He's got to be the biggest guy in the NFL. What is this that he's throwing on? I've never seen a quarterback want a band. I've never seen a quarterback want a band in between when they're about to start with the ball and the first drive of the first play of the drive. I got 2 more top fives lists. I got winner and losers of the Sunday games. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna wait. How much time's left in this quarter? Minute 30. We're gonna wait. We got a horse race coming up soon. All right, if you're in there, if you're watching this game, let me know who you think's winning it, and I would like someone to lie to me and say that they think the Steelers are gonna win it. I think we're looking at the final score. Maybe could be 10-6. We're not looking at anything else happen in this game. How did the Steelers move the ball at all at any point? All right, C.J. Stroud under center, looking to make something happen on offense. Play action, turn it around, quick pass, not caught. Oh, geez, is he down? Joey Porter Jr. saying, you can't fuck with me. And it's true. You haven't been able to throw anything his way this game. He's been all over Nico Collins. It didn't even look like he got hit in the head. Oh, yeah, his head hit the ground. His head hit the ground bad. He immediately goes for the head. He's going off. He's going to be put in concussion protocol. They're missing their best offensive player, Nico Collins, the captain of their offense. Watch this. Yeah, slams his head into the ground. Oh, he's looking woozy, too. He's looking woozy. I don't know if he goes back into this game. All right. Nonetheless, the game has to go on. C.J. Stroud in the shotgun, looking to prove himself after quite a shit game. Oh, look, ball on the ground. He fumbles it again. He can't even hold on to the snap. What is going on in this game? What is going on with Stroud in the center? Wow, D'Amico Ryans, he's wondering, I have the best defense in the world right now, and all I need is a solid quarterback. Right in his chest. He doesn't even know the snap's coming. What is going on? This can't be Stroud's fault. What's going on with this center? Oh my God, he's figuring out. He's trying to keep his calm. How do I not freak out right now? How do I not flip a lid, as they say? Stroud, he's in the shotgun. He's looking deep. He's got time. He's throwing deep. Does he have him? Oh, Kirsten Kirk. He's been stepping up all game. You got to get pressure on him. That's been what. That's where he's making mistakes. That's a gain of about 40 yards on that play. Oh man, that's a killer. That's a killer. Where's 29? Oh my God. They're 26 and 29. They both think they have the responsibility, and that ends up no one. Hey, 26, you got it. 29, you got it. We both don't got it. Oh, Christian Kirk, he has always been doing the suit and tie. The suit and tie celebration. We're coming up to the end of the third quarter. If you want in for a horse race, if you're in the chat right now, pick a number between 1 and 6. First come, first serve. Riley already knows the drill, as always. 1 through 6 like the sides of a die. Anyone else in there want to get in on a horse race? Riley's in there with 6. Riley's in there with 6, and I like girls with big butts. Let's just state the obvious, okay? Riley's in there with 6, and I overeat on Sundays. Let's just state the obvious. Riley's in there with 6, and I don't mind doing the skip to my loo. Oh, it's Evan. Oh, how you doing, Evan? He wants the 2 this time. No, thank you, the 3. He wants the 2. 2 and 6 coming at you. Okay. Anyone else want in on this horse race? Let's get this in position for the fellas. All right. 2 and 6 going head to head. Evan and Riley. Here we go. It's a 1. 1, we were okay with that. 2 and 6, though. We need to see those. There's the 4. Okay. 1 and 4 starting us off in the race. Where's the 2? Whoa, it's off the board. Don't count. Don't matter when there's the 2. Wasn't much of a roll there, but we give it to Ev. There's a 6. Back to back, Riley and Ev. The live horses show themselves. It's a 3. Let's get the 5 going, and everyone's moving in unison. Give us the 5. Oh, it stays on. It's the 3. It holds on by the corner edge. It's a 6 again. Riley. Oh, my God. The 6 is incredibly hot. 3s, and there's another 3. Look at this 3 move. He goes off to the 3 right when it gets hot at. And there's a 1. Okay, 1 gets in the mix, too. We need a 5. We need a 5 to officially go. There's 1 and 3. Tied for the lead. It's another 1. 1 is getting hot right at the right time. Moving into first place. There's the 6, though. The 6 is always going to be there. The 6 is always going to be involved. It's a 4. 4 getting in there as well. No 5 to be seen yet in this race. There's a 2 for Evan. There's a 2. Can we get one more roll? Can we get one more roll? There's another 2 for Evan. There's 2 in a row. Can we get one more roll? And there's a 4. Okay, we're going to have to go. Wait, all right. We're not back to the game yet. We almost are. I want to try to get it in. Oh, there's another 2. Evan moving up. Tied for first place. There's a 5. All right, let's look at this. We'll wait to the end. Sorry, this game, we're in the 4th quarter right now. We can't miss anything. We can't miss anything. We'll finish this. Holding on the offense, exactly. Let's bring this back. I don't think Pittsburgh has any penalties. This game. And you can see where the refs have their allegiances. You can see the biases. It's all the calls are against the Texans. They're keeping this in this 4th quarter point differential. Negative 42 in the 4th quarter for the Steelers. That's a sign of a bad football team. How are they in the playoffs with that type of stat? Plus 78 for the Texans. This is where they perform, apparently. 1st and 20. We're handing the ball off again to Woody Marks. Gain of 7 yards. Why make it that easy? Nico Collins. Yeah, he looks like his head's hurting right now. He's going into the locker room. All right, 2nd and 13. 14 minutes left in the game. And we got a shotgun. He's looking left, throwing left. It's Christian Kirk. He's having a great game. He might have over 100 yards, Kirk. He's got the only touchdown of the game. Let's get a stop here. If we can hold them to a field goal. You're right about that. It might not matter for this game. It matters for the run. All right, they're at the Steelers' 33-yard line. Looking to make a play on 3rd down, 3rd and 6. They've been successful so far tonight. Looking down the sideline, that's nothing right there. Joey Porter Jr., you don't want to roll his way. You don't want to throw it his way because nothing's getting by there. It's like when they're doing work on the tunnels in Boston. Got to do a detour. Find another route. Nothing's going by here. It's a no-fly zone. That's a C.J. Stroud special. He jumps up and down when he thinks something's close, when he should have had something. 51 yards for Fairbairn. In the cold in Pittsburgh. He almost gets there. That's right down the pipe. Probably would have been good from 60. 10-6. 10-6. I wish the Steelers, they can't do anything right on offense, but they are still in this game. All right, let's finish off this horse race for you guys. All right, it's working. You can tell it's working. Yep, there we go. I think we had a 5 to end that. We're going to move the 5 up one. All right, and we're moving. This is anyone's race. I kind of like the spread that we're looking at. And there's a 6, Riley. I mean, he's back doing his old things. He's tied for first place, but he's also tied with Evan. It's a 3-way tie for first place. It's a 3. 4-way tie for first place. Can we get the 4? Can we get the 4 involved? No, it's 6. And it's Riley. Solo first place for Riley. He's doing all the right things. And it's another 6. I mean, come on with this. It's getting unfair. 6 is the hottest horse in tea time history, and Riley's got it on lock. It's 6 again. I mean, come on now. It's like it's almost like what's inevitable. What's the most inevitable thing that's gonna happen? That the sun's gonna come up tomorrow? That's that in 6 winning. There's a 3. Let's have some sort of life from 2. Evan, can we get a 2? It's a 4. It's a 4. Now we need a serious stall on this 6. It's another 4. Okay, I mean, these horses, they're moving, but it's not the right horse. We need the 2. There's a 3. Evan's wishing he had the 3 again. He went with the 2. And there's a 4. The 3 and the 4, they're climbing their way back. And it's 6. Why delay the inevitable? We knew who was going to win that one. It's Riley. Riley with another win. He wins his 7th horse race of the month. This is the 11th day of the month. Is it? It's the 11th or 12th day of the month. Riley, congratulations, and GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat for Riley. We're going to have to start doing multiple point horse races soon. Sooner rather than later. All right, we do updates around here. Riley, he goes from 6 to 7. Look at that, man. Riley, you're unstoppable, dude. That's 6 horse. That's 6 horse. It's getting ridiculous. I think the 6 is the Yukon women's basketball of college basketball. It's ruining the sport. They're just too good. They're too good. All right, 13 minutes left. Texans up 10 to 6. Steelers getting the ball back. Can they make something happen? They're returning this kick. Make it happen on special teams. That's where you're going to need it. All right, all the way back up to the 31-yard line. All right, I mean, they're showing us the trends of these playoffs so far. How there's been a lot of fourth quarter lead changes, a lot of back and forth, a lot of close games, a lot of comebacks. Basically, never say never, but this one's over. Handoff. Gainwell, he's got a first down and then some. Finally, something on the ground for them. That's exactly what they needed. They haven't been able to run the ball at all. We need some runs. But we're not going to ban the 6. That's impossible. But what we need something to break. We maybe need new dye or something. All right. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's at the 40-yard line. Looking to the right. He's throwing deep. Who's he got? Calvin Austin on the sideline. Oh, he almost got it off the tip. No, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. But what a sell job, though. This guy's really trying to sell it. He's not actually playing any football. He's just out there selling things. Hey, this was pass interference. Hey, I caught this ball. Yeah, you caught it, man. We believe that. Yeah, I think it's going to come out right after, so sure. Only 46 rush yards for the Steelers tonight. We need another rush right here. Yep, they're handing the ball off, and that's for negative yards. Rodgers with the palms up, throwing out the shrug. He doesn't know what's going on. Oh my God. I mean, it's over. It's over. All right, Rodgers in the shotgun, 3rd and 12. They've been in this position way too often tonight. Average yards to go on 3rd down for them is more than just 10, it's 11. And he gets sacked. Ball's loose, picked up by the Houston Texans. Touchdown. It is over. Good night. Good night, Irene. Texans move on. Don't even need to watch the end of this game. It's over. That is brutal. That is brutal. I can't believe that I bet on the Steelers. This is exactly what I was saying. That it makes no sense. The Texans are the best team. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Great heads up play by 90 right there. Was that Will Anderson on the sack? That's over. 17-6. Pack your bags. It's done. So this is what I mean. This is exactly what I was saying. That it makes no sense. The Texans are the hottest team in football. Pittsburgh barely got into the playoffs, and that's why I'm betting on them. Usually, that's when you just go with the other team. That's when you go with the thing that actually does make sense, where you could have some backbone behind your bet. You could have some, hey, you have a leg to stand on, some sort of provenness. It's over. See you later, Pittsburgh. Yep. Look at this guy behind Ryan's. He's hopping on his shoulders. What's this guy's job? He just wants to get a piggyback onto Miko Ryan's back. It's over. All right, they're going back out on offense. They're gonna try to get something going. Gainwell, I mean, yeah, good return. Good return out of Gainwell. We got the Steelers offense trying back out there, and they're probably thinking to themselves, even why are we even doing this? This is just a formality. Wow, that's crazy. D'Amico Ryan sacked Rodgers back in '08, and now he's coaching against them. It shows two things. One, how long Rodgers has been playing for, and two, how different the coaching is in the NFL now. These guys used to get hired at least 50 years old, usually like 60 plus years old. They're getting hired at 35 now. The game has completely changed. Rodgers in the shotgun, looking to show some sign of life. He's going deep. He's got Fryermuth, no catch. He's gonna get pissed. He's gonna be pissed on the other end. Oh no, he held his composure on that one. D'Amico Ryans is younger than Aaron Rodgers. He's only 41. That's insane. That's insane. It's a matter of units, Ev. It's a unit type of league. And when you got the best unit in football, the defensive unit for the Texans is probably the best unit in football. They can win you games. He gets cracked over the middle. Not the good type of cracking that the kids are talking about either. That's the bad type of crack that you're going to feel the next morning. 3rd down. It looks like they got him out of place, and they're throwing over the middle to get him killed. It's Fryermuth with his first grab of the game, getting into Texans territory. Flag. Look, no one knew what was going on that play. Contested grab. Can they get a touchdown? All right, he's looking to throw. He's looking left. He's looking. Oh my God! I mean, that's what you got when you're 42 playing quarterback. You're just gonna trip over your own feet. Second down. 10 minutes left to go in this game, and this is a game where you just want it to end. This game's well, it's been over. Yeah, he's just tripping over himself. Look, he's looking. Every time he gets tackled, that's a penalty. It's a penalty whenever you tackle him because he's old. Second and 13. Can they make anything happen on this drive? All right, Rodgers trying to step up. He's looking to throw. He does downfield. Does he get a penalty flag? Nope. Third and 13. Let me just say this third down's a formality. Let me just say it's going to be 4th and 13, and this ball's going back to the Texans very shortly. What a spiral, though. Oh, he could have had that. It was a good throw. He could have had that. All right, he's in the shotgun, looking to make a play, gets tipped at the line. What I say? Formality of a down, 4th and 13. This game is over. This game is over. Oh, makes me sick. Oh, he almost muffs that punt. I mean, they've done everything to try to give this game to the Steelers. 3 turnovers, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, man, I'm scared of this team. I'm scared of this Texans team. Pressure. I need that pressure. Pressure. All right. God. All right. Turning this around a little bit. We're doing winners and losers from the games yesterday. So Jags, Bills, winners and losers, and we're talking players. We're talking people in the organizations. We're not talking. We already know who won and lost the game. Winner of the Jags Bills game. Josh Allen. Josh Allen, the obvious winner, and he just shows that I'm the difference maker. When two teams are evenly matched, or when one team is outmatching the Buffalo Bills, it's just up to Josh Allen the plays that he can make. He willed his team to a victory. He was getting banged. He was getting beat up yesterday, banged in the not so good way. And he figured out how to come up with the win for his team. The loser of that, even though I don't think he played that poorly, he made a couple crucial bad decisions like that turnover to end the game. It's Trevor Lawrence. He had a great season. He had his best season of his career. But the difference between Josh Allen and great quarterbacks and Trevor Lawrence, McDermott was I almost said him. But the difference between a great quarterback and a good quarterback like Trevor Lawrence is that first throw that he threw on that drive and they were down 3 with about a minute left. It wasn't that it was a bad throw. Jacoby Myers could have came down with that, but to throw a ball where it's not a surefire thing, to throw the ball in harm's way in that first throw of that drive, it's just something you don't do. It's something you don't do, and that makes the difference between winning and losing that game. Jacksonville easily could have won that game. That was the biggest coin flip of a game. We are holding on. We're holding on, and then we are going. We'll go back. We'll go back to that. We're going back to the game though. All right, hand the ball off on first down for the Texans. Gain of 2 or 3 yards. If I'm the Texans, I don't pass the ball anymore. I run the ball until they stop us. I run the ball again on this next play. You keep winding down clock. You give C.J. Stroud. Oh my God! Look at 90. He's getting theatrical on the sidelines. look at Look, he's still replaying. He's still replaying that touchdown. He goes, "Oh wait, I went around here and they said, oh, there's a football, and I grabbed it and I said, let's go, let's go." Less than 9 minutes left in the game. Short pass to Higgins for a first down. Great play right there. I like it. Clock continues to run in this fourth quarter. Texans 8 minutes 40 seconds away from a victory, from a ticket to Foxborough to play in the divisional round. That's not going to be a fun game to watch. I'll tell you that right now. You're not going to enjoy watching that game. Yep, you hand this ball off. Nick Chubb finding a couple yards there. Gain of 3. And that's all you need. You can bring this down. You can bring this clock, if you play this drive right, you can bring this clock down to 4 minutes. You have the ball still with 4 minutes and you're in scoring position. Final score 26. Hand the ball off right there. Yep, Nick Chubb, gain of 3. And you know what I'm doing if I'm the Texans? I run this ball for a third time. You get it to 4th and 1. Maybe you go for it again right there. You run this clock completely out. You run it dry. You run it till you can't run it anymore. 3rd and 4. Less than 7 minutes ago. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. C.J. Stroud back to pass. A little short pass to Christian Kirk. He's got plenty of yards after the catch too. Steelers D, they gotta be in give up mode. They did everything that they could this game. They did everything they could to try to keep them in it. You gotta clap it up, but they're saying we're done. We're done trying. We're done. We can't hold on like we were. We can't stop you like we did. Handing the ball off. Woody Marks for a yard or so. And like I said, we got less than 6 minutes left in the game. They can hold this ball. They can hold this ball till there's 4 minutes left. They kick a field goal. 144 yards for Christian Kirk. Woody Marks, 18 rushes for 99 yards. Not one catch. He's not your fantasy running back, but he's a hell of a running back. He gets the job done back there. And the ball off again, this time Nick Chubb. He finds a couple yards. That's all you need. We got 3rd and 3. We're going to have less than 5 minutes left to play by the time they hike this ball. You run it again. 381 total yards to 149. This offense was horrible to watch. Thank you, Troy. Yep, exactly. Run up the middle. They're in give up mode. Oh, flag. A flag, and it looks like it's going to be against the Steelers, how Stroud just reacted. Ran the ball off again. Nick Chubb on the carry. Gain of 6 or 7. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow, big guy. I can't believe I thought the Steelers were going to win this. He's so bad, wants to be him big. Instead, he's her big. He better not have a big girlfriend. That guy wants to be him big so bad, but he's just her big. You can't. You gotta make sure you got the skinniest girlfriend of all time if you're her big. Especially if you're married. If you get married and she takes your name and she's her big, she can't be big. That is the biggest pressure of all time. That's the biggest pressure of all time. If you marry someone and then her last name's her big, that's so much pressure throughout her whole life. She can never get big. She can never get fat because then she's acting like your name. You gotta stay you gotta stay fit when you're her big. What I say about this drive, you can drive until there's 4 minutes left of the game, you kick a field goal, they do a little bit better. We got first and goal, less than 4 minutes left. Hand the ball off. Woody Marks. Oh, he dices him up. That was complete give up mode. Such give up mode. It's awful. 24-6. See you later. It's over. Fuck you talking about, Woody Marks says. It's him. It's been him. Woody Marks with a great game. He deserved it. And if you ever seen a defense give up in real time, that's exactly what it looks like. They did everything they could. They only let up a touchdown all game until that one right there. And they couldn't hold strong anymore. And that's being fed up with your offense. Ninety's still talking about his touchdown on the sidelines. First rookie with 100 rush yards in a playoff game since Cam Akers in 21. And now, where's Cam Akers at now? Is he even in the league? I don't know. I don't know if he. I think he does. See, like the Steelers run an organization where they've had like three coaches during the whole time that the Steelers have been a team. So I don't think they're gonna fire him, especially that he hasn't really done anything wrong. He hasn't been a bad coach, but obviously they're stuck. Mike Tomlin has a ceiling, and we've seen his ceiling. It's exactly this: you can make it to the playoffs, you can't do anything other than that. I bet there's gonna be like a mutual parting of ways. You won't see him get fired, but I don't think he's gonna coach next season because they're gonna be done with this. They need something new in there. They need something different. I mean, the fact that this was their offense, Aaron Rodgers, and really nothing else. You had DK Metcalf, but they didn't have a good offense. Oh my god. Let's just end this. Let's put an end to this. This stinks. This stunk. All right. Oh, yep. Yeah, we're not even catching the ball anymore. You ever seen? Remember when I said, "Did you ever see a defense give up?" This was a whole team giving up in real time. Let's just hand the ball off. Not a lot of talk about. Not a lot of talk about T.J. Watt this game. 7 consecutive playoff losses in a row. That guy, you can tell that guy was cooking. He had that girl laughing. He was probably saying something about Rodgers. He has a Rodgers jersey. He's like, this fucking guy. I could probably go out there and do better than him. Look! I'm Aaron Rodgers. Fuck everyone. Fuck this guy. Why isn't this guy doing this? Why isn't this guy doing that? I think the Pats Chargers game was a little bit more exciting than this one. Equally as dominant one team over another, and it was a big defensive performance for the winner in both those games. Yeah, there's a pick. He wants to return it too. Look, this is a full give up. Rogers trying to lay down a smack, and we got another touchdown. We got another touchdown in this game. Two defensive touchdowns from the Houston Texans defense. Now they're looking for embarrassment. Why even go back on the field? This is a team giving up in real time. Everyone's frustrated. Everyone's fed up. Oh, that's brutal. Look, no one even wants to tackle him. Rogers tries to lay a smack down. Not really. Yeah, let's let him go. It's sad. It's sad to see all the greats must come down to an end. They'll even roll him back out on the field, throwing the backups. It's long over. Good for you, Cal McNair. When you're a millionaire, you get to have a hot wife like that when you look like an old school trucker. CJ Stroud. Well, people will conveniently forget how trash you were this game. How you almost put your team's win in jeopardy this game. People will forget about that. This Texans defense is so legit. This Texans defense is so legit. I want to see that too. He hits a line drive, a knuckleball. Yeah, I think he said that. Roger says this is it. I thought he would be hanging around for one more season, but I think it's time to hang him up. I don't, that game would not be fun. It would just be all defense. Does Rodgers even go back out there and throw out the backups? Like, can we just kneel out this game? Can this game just be over? Yeah, we got the backups in there. Let's run out this clock. This Texans defense, they're relentless. They don't stop. Oh my god, we need this to end. All right, let's talk. Let's bring up another. I was talking winners and losers from the games on Sunday. I have a couple top five lists that I can bring up. All right. I actually like this. Top five apps that you couldn't live without. So these are necessities. You wonder how did you even go throughout life without these apps? I'm gonna go five through one. An app that I use every day, pretty much. Waze. I am geographically inept. I cannot remember how to get home, how I got certain places. People ask, the, an old person's fit. You know you're old. You know you're a parent. You know you're over the hump. If you ask this, oh, how'd you get here? What highway did you take? I do not give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what highway I took. I'm gonna use Waze. I'm not even gonna be aware of my surroundings. It's just gonna say, bear left, turn right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So Waze is something that I need almost every day of my life. Number four is Momentix. Momentix. I don't know how I went on in life without this. First of all, they're giving away free tickets every month. That's something that I'd like to be a part of. It's a raffle, so you don't always win. I haven't won, but basically, I like to know when my friends are going to certain events. I like to tell my friends when I'm going to certain events. We can coordinate, and then also I can keep a log of all the events I went to, upload pictures on it. People can see what events that